Hello, and welcome back to Blueprints. So, I have some notes that I've made while I was out doing stuff. Oh, that's really nice. Now that I'm back home, to get to room 46, we need the antechamber. That is a requirement. So, there are two other things that we need in order to access the back of it. Room 46. We need either the foundation and the tomb and the water room, or the water room and the foundation. So we just need two of the three, and that should give us everything we need to access it. So, let's start by opening up this. We'll do a parlor first. I'll grab this. Okay, what do we have? Okay. So one of these two is false. This implies that only one box is false. Okay, if this was false, then the other two must be true. That would work. So let's say this is false. No, let's say this is true. Then this must be true, and this is not true. So how do I know which one it is? If we say this is true, then this cannot be true. So this is false, and this would be true, which means it would be in here. If this was false, then this would be true, and this would be false, which means the gems would be in a box with a true statement. Okay. So whether this is true or false, the gems are always in the middle box, no matter which ones are true or not. Right? Do I understand correctly? That's tricky. Let's do it then, because it doesn't lead straight forwards. So I want to get rid of those sort of rooms as soon as possible. Let's do a storeroom. So the chance of getting a tomb is low, and if I don't get a tomb, the foundation is required. Shouldn't go that way. I want the workshop. I want to make some new items, but doing it here is a bad idea. Let's do a chapel, but not enter right now. Wait, why is this? It stays consistent? Wait, I didn't know that. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I need to set the water in the reservoir to full, or the right level. Because if I do that, then it'll stay like that. And that's really good. Interesting. Yeah, that means then, in that case, that means I don't require... Okay, but that means, for this one, all I need is to reach a foundation and the antechamber, And that should be enough. Let's do a trading post. I don't have any items yet, so we'll do that later. Okay. So that's interesting. Let's grab the money. So what do we have here? A nook. Good choice. 2 keys. Then over here, we can do a pantry. Sounds good to me. Let's do a boudoir, which gives a gem. I don't know how to pronounce it still. I should probably find out at some point, but it's fine. Doesn't really matter that much. Let's do a closet. It's worth it for the items. Maybe it wasn't, actually. I have so many gems though, so that's really good. Nothing here. I'll do a spare room. Only one choice. And it's a good one. Yeah, I had an idea. So, we know that the shovel and the battery pack can go together to make something. We know that no, not shovel, that thing actually. And we know we know that can combine with the lever and also combine with a battery pack. And we know that the shovel combines with a battery pack and the lever together to make something. So I'm thinking this, a lever, and a battery pack might make something to break down the door. Because it's a sledgehammer. If it can shatter padlocks, if you make it more powerful, it should be able to shatter a wall, I hope. That's my theory. Let's get a magnifying glass. I might be able to trade it later. Only one choice, again. Oh, thank God. That adds some good rooms to the options. So 12, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Okay, so 6, 3, 15, 1. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3. 3 divided by 1 is just 3. Okay. Great. Let's move on then. I guess this is my only option. Let's get a dining room. We're close enough to Bankate, I guess. Not really, but... let's go this way. Corridor. Library. Not bad. I would like more coins for the commissary, whatever it's called. Ooh, a bookshop. Or a vault. Let's do a bookshop. A New Clue by Marion Marigold. Very interesting. Lasting Hope could be a clue. Let's see what you have. Oh. I bet this is the uncensored version. Well, I'm not really interested in any of that right now. Let's go left. Let's do this one. It's new. Oh. I don't know which room this is. December 11th. Okay, so middle rooms are both bad. Okay, so bottom right, top left is probably it's probably in one of those. Crafting strategy. Wasn't much of interest there. Day 1. It's day 35. So it's 11th of December right now. Okay, good to know. So that is good. Yeah. Ooh, a casino, a dormitory, or a dovecote. I don't really like yellow rooms that much. And I don't really like dead ends. This would be really useful. I'm going to choose it. Okay, great. I'll use a key then. A drawing room. Good choice. Dark room then. Okay, not too bad, I guess. At least it gives coins. What do we have this way? Conference room? Sounds okay. Let's go this way. What do we get? Hallway works. I think this is a good choice. Do I have security, actually? I do, and not too terribly far away. There's a gem and a coin somewhere. Okay, done. That should make travelling around easier. Well, we found the key. I mean, coin. We want to go left. Oh, it's giving it now. That's great. Otherwise, that could have been terrible. Okay, what do we get? Workshop it is. What items are there? I can't tell. A broken lever. That's amazing. If I can get a battery pack, I think I can make a hammer thing. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's nice. I don't know for certain if I can, but I hope so. We need the bottom door open. How do I do that? Okay. Okay, to the dark room. Maybe there's something that can help me here. Okay, let's try this. Observatory. Okay, not bad. Okay, study then. Okay. Let's go to Blackbridge Grotto. And let's also get running shoes. Okay, so Oh, amazing. Perfect. If only I had somewhere to store it, if I can even make anything with it. Which, maybe not. I don't know. I hope so. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Some reason I can see it. Okay, so, we found the code for this. Let's do Anne Babbage. No? That didn't work? Okay. Oh, wait. Last name. How did I not read that? I reread that part so many times. Okay. So it's Baba. Okay, great. User database. Oh, some are delisted. I'll save this. That's helpful. Okay. One moment. Lead system administrator. Suspicion of blackmail and not watering of plants. Both are definitely equal in importance. Okay, so let's try something. Come on, Herbert Sinclair's not on there. Let's do this one. Okay, network settings. Let's try this. I'm not entirely sure what this does, but I think that's good. Oh, that's great. I never checked the office mail, so that's great. Okay, that's really good. Deleted logs. Huh. New admin key. So Kirsie's name doesn't quite fit with the typical length formatting. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's not important. Okay, there's one more. Welcome to Blackbridge. Okay. That seems to be everything I can do at the moment. So let's go back in the house and finish off all of that stuff. This should give me access to mail, I'm hoping. Okay, that's fine. Let's order a sledgehammer. Because that's really useful, I think. I'm hoping so, at least. Electronic mail. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. From Anne Babbage. Ooh. There might be a hidden lever in the weight room. That would be really good. I'm doing this backwards, but it's fine. The clock tower. So there's something in the clock tower, although I don't know how to get to that. That doesn't really tell me much, but it told me something. What was it? Yes, the weight room. The weight room might have something. Sledgehammer, battery pack, and a broken lever. Okay, a power hammer. And what does this do? Yes, yes, yes. Amazing. Unfortunately, I don't have access to it. Hmm. I wonder... No. That would have been funny if it worked, but I can just break down walls. Hmm. Let's see if there's anything else I can break. Since I can't go down there right now. I know there was something over here. Can I break this? I can. Okay, that's interesting. Wait, no. Does it stay like this? Or do I need to break it open every time? I don't know if this is helpful, but it's better to have it than to not. Was this too? Almost missed it. Okay, the boiler room helps them somehow. I don't know how at the moment. Hmm. Oh, that's still over there. Well, I have nothing I can do right now, so let's call it a day for now. Still open. Which means all I really need to do is just go to the antechamber. And that's it. Oh, steam power maybe? To open that. I don't know. This is such a long tunnel. There we go. Room 46. This is... It's working. We're on our way to success. I still don't know how to get that thing on. That blue fire. I'll save this for emergencies. And the key is always nice. Parlor is best. Okay, let's assume this is true. Then this can't be true. This can be true. Let's assume this is false. We can't. Because for this to be false, the other two would have to be true. No, for this to be true. For this to be false, the other two would also have to be false. So this must be true. Let's assume this is true. But it'd be in this one. And if we assume this is true, it can't be because there'd be more than one box with a true statement, so this is false. Okay, that means it's in this one. Let's do a bedroom. Then let's do... last bedroom. Oh, alright, let's go. Let's start with a nook. 2 keys. Extremely important. To the white. I said to the white. Thank you. Then works. We still need to open this. So that needs to stay in mind. Let's do a hallway. Let's do a garage, except we won't, because that's not a good idea. I mean, actually, 3 keys. Kind of worth it. Yeah, save the courtyard for later. Okay, let's go. This way. Corridor. The only good option. Okay, nothing good there. What do we have here? We want to go left. I could do this, it's basically free. Okay, left. The office. Let's do it. Okay, that's pretty good. There's some coins here. Match of accounts. There might be some other clue somewhere. Huh. There's a lot of these head things I'm noticing. And a lot of these... What even are these? I don't know. The trophy? A car? Hmm. I think this is Herbert. And I don't know who this is. Probably the Queen. So, Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, and Major. That'd be the Queen. That'd be the Baron. I don't know the others. So maybe I need to find out how many of these other statues are the Count. This one could be the Count because it's above the say. Let's try that. That'd be 1. 2. 3. 4. Oh, 4 or 3? No. I guess I could count all of them. Let's try this guy. Mustache guy. That's 1. 2. 02, 04. No, it's 02, 03. No, okay. Let's try this guy. It's only one. That seems unlikely. No, nothing. Maybe I don't count this one, because it's on top of the safe. I don't know. That would be 3. Guess I'll try it. 03, 03. Oh, that was it. So I, so I have no idea if I even got that right. Huh. Actually, here, it just says to count small. Then it says gates, which maybe that letter's wrong, I guess, because this doesn't really make sense in any situation. I guess it could be saying to count small. So, only count the small ones? Okay, that kind of makes sense. On March 3rd, Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all of our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear back from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited, given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. I'm guessing whoever this is found other red envelopes, which would make sense. I wonder if this is a blackmail that was mentioned. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safe, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of your letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of these points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colourful language of blackmail. Our goal was never to terrorise. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger. If we gave an impression that we would hurt the youngster, it was only meant in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that, our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading. We hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgment tone you may have detected when we discussed content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are, in fact, entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell us if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favourably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. Okay, great. That was so difficult at times. Okay, that's some more notes saved. This way. Pool Hall. I'm 12. 4 squared is 16. Five. A 1. 16. Great. 2 keys. That is great. That should help with going left, I hope. The pool is pretty good. Let's see what we can get down here. Never mind. Gymnasium. And it comes with some running shoes, which is pretty great. Okay, that's locked. That's not great. Showroom. It's the best option at the moment. You know what? Before going forwards, I think I need a ballroom for the gems. Use a key. What do you get? Ooh. Okay, what do we get? Special key. Let's see. What is it? Hopefully a green key. No silver. Okay, that's fine. I didn't mean to enter. And leave and enter again. Ah. We draw. I'm not happy with either of those. Okay, locker room is decent, I guess. Okay. Let's do a coat check. That way I can dig up here. Ooh, a gem. That's great. A pair of gems. Even greater. I should have used a silver key. That would have been best. Wait a second. Can't I just go to the foundation whenever I want? Okay. But I guess it's good to get items first. For emergencies. Because there's going to be a lot of locked doors over there. I guess shelter. There might be something down here. The gem? Yeah, nothing here. Oh, right. I went wrong way. Here we are. Come on. Okay. Well, now I know I can send that down as a shortcut for later. In future ones. Let's try unlocking some things. Yes. Hmm. Ooh. This is interesting. I'm going to save this somewhere. Are there any visual indications of which ones are best? I don't think so. Ooh. More steps? Unfortunately, that's not really helpful. But it does mean that I can go over here. And return the jackhammer. I wonder if I take this down, will it stay like that? Let's call it a day then. And I think that's going to be the end of this part of Blueprints. And we will continue next time. Goodbye.